On Christmas 2008, I was living in Indiana with my dog, sister, and brother-in-law. The day started as usual. We opened our gifts with excitement and spent quality time together. I served the dinner too early for my friends and family, that we finished our day by 5 p.m. My sister and brother-in-law were staying in a room at the end of the hallway. They left their door open. I went to my bedroom with my dog and we slept. Suddenly I heard the slow creaking sound of my door. I felt like someone was opening my door. It was pitch black in my room. I was dozing off when this was happening. I thought either it was my brother-in-law or my sister. I think it was around 7 p.m. I left the Christmas lights on in the kitchen and hallway, so the hallway would have been well lit. I removed my blanket and slightly lifted my head so that I could see that person in my doorway. An extremely bright light hit my eyes. I was like, "Turn off the goddamn light! You are blinding me!" The light suddenly disappeared and the door latch was closed. I had a touch lamp near my bed and turned it on. I looked around, but there was no one except me and my dog. My dog is a well-trained watchdog and a proven personal protection dog. He just jumped off my bed without any signal or alarm. I wasn't afraid at that time. My dog was up and let him go. I went to check on my sister and brother-in-law in the hallway, but they were sleeping. I was confused then who opened my door and hit my eyes with the spotlight. I thought it was a thief, but it was almost impossible for them to disappear suddenly like that. Also, my dog would have spotted them. Then I thought maybe it was our love tried to visit us. Before I went to my bed, I thought it would be better if Mom and brother had still been alive to share it with us. Maybe it was also because of sleep deprivation. I was like half afraid about this strange event in my life because I thought I was dead and someone from heaven going to take me. I don't know whether I am going to experience another strange event like this in my. But this one is something I can't forget till I die. In 1995, I was living in North Dakota with my aunt and uncle. It was a Christmas night. My friends and family were gathered for dinner. Some of my family were watching television. Some kids were playing in another room. I was sitting at the dining table and putting a puzzle together. My cousin came home late around midnight, or 1 a.m. because she was working in a casino. That night she pulled and walked around my house. She saw me through the window. She saw my uncle, who was sitting across from me, someone standing left of me, and someone in the corner. She thought it was friends from a gathering. She walked into the house and asked who was standing next to you a few minutes ago. I was like, "Wait, what?" She said, "Yes, someone was standing next to you. It looked like your mother, and she was playing with your hair." I was literally in shock. Believe me, it took place when I was 13 years old. I thought she was scaring me, but she swore and didn't lie. I had a long hair at that time. My cousin swears up over her life and said this person was standing behind and rubbing your head while I was putting puzzles together with my uncle. I was really afraid. I thought maybe she saw my mom, who passed away on Christmas in 1992. After I thought it was her, it didn't scare me much. After this, I tried to figure out who that person was, but I couldn't find it. I thought it was like a strange incident and maybe my mom visited me. I was a college student working in a large motel. Back in 1967, I lived with several other employees at an old stone house a few miles down the road, where a brutal murder had taken place. I finished my shift and went back to home. It was a bright, sunny Saturday. I was taking a small nap. I instantly woke up out of fear. I looked at my clock. It was 1 p.m. I laid down again and closed my eyes. Suddenly I again woke up. Then out of the wall on this bright sunny day, a black shadow appeared with arms stretched open. I began to fear. It was over 6 foot tall and drifted towards me. At first I thought it was a dream and I closed my eyes and said, "Don't worry, it's just a dream." Again I opened my eyes, but still, it was drifting towards me. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" I was paralyzed with fear. After it approached me 2 or 4 feet, it disappeared. For a moment I couldn't believe what had happened. I didn't mention this incident to my roommates because they think of me like I'm a fool.